The stranger is the expert. Okay, normally I would tell you, don't be that guy. But in this case, actually, I want you to be that guy or gal. My name's Aaron Murphy. I'm the owner of Forever Home. Our website's foreverhome-us.com. Today, I want to talk about the stranger is the expert. Back in the 70s, there used to be a joke for, IBM salesmen and anybody that was a traveling salesman that for every mile that you traveled with your briefcase in your hand, your IQ went up a point. What they meant was, as you move away from home, your expertise, because you're not known as a personal friend or colleague or family member, your expertise grows with the distance away that you are from your own hometown. What I want to talk about for you is how do you become the stranger who is the expert for somebody else? And that's one of the things we cover in our 36 courses that we have online for our certification to become a Forever Home expert. But I just wanted to explain the idea that if you're just starting a small business in the aging in place space, or you're serving the 50 plus community with your product or service, that a lot of times you might want to practice giving your presentation at a local Kiwanis or Rotary or Lyons or Chamber of Commerce, but maybe you should drive 25 miles or 50 miles. Number one, to practice and get good at public education, but also the idea that in somebody's home, maybe when you're starting your business, if you're a remodeler, an occupational therapist, or a contractor or designer, the traveling that you do makes you smarter because you're new and you're new to the area, and we don't know you from the sideline of a soccer field, or we don't know you as the band booster mom, or we don't know you, right? We don't know you in church. We've never seen you at a bar. Okay, that makes you an expert. So if you show up dressed nicely, ready to present, educate the public, that is how you become the stranger that is somebody where the value is worth paying for. At home, friends and family want to borrow your advice for free. And we tend to give that away until we're ready to ask to be paid for it. Different topic. But what I want you to understand, I've had somebody call me, we're outside of Seattle, Washington. I've had somebody call me and say, hey, I bought your book on Amazon about aging in place. I live in Anchorage. We're flying into Washington to go see my mom for Christmas, and not Christmas dinner, because I don't want to interrupt your family, but sometime that week while we're down there, I'll pay you $500 to come tell my mom what's in your book, which I've been begging her and lecturing her and all the emotional stuff that happens with family because it's too close. And I don't care if you're 50, you're still a child to an 80-year-old, right? But having me walk in as the author of that book and a professional licensed architect to talk to mom about remodeling their house for safety, right? I'm brilliant because they don't know me. And it's the same message that the daughter was trying to get through. I could give you a script, and you could go to my parents' house and you'd be Einstein. You'd be brilliant. They can't even hear me. As professional as long as I've been doing this 15 years in our architecture firm, aging in place is our niche in residential. Now I have a good relationship with my parents, so I can get through to them, but you get the idea. I could send you there, and because you're a stranger, you would be the expert. You'd be reading what I told you to read. But they would understand, they would listen with a different set of ears. So we can teach you how to become the expert in aging in place. This is just a quick tip on why the stranger is the expert. When you're out of town, you're brilliant. If you want to know more, there's plenty to learn at foreverhome-us.com. Thanks for listening and take care.